Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the GKL, their part number MS1 Mega Screwdriver, probably the first version, MS1. You have just purchased the Mega Screwdriver. The tool was made for breaking loose hinge screws on steel doors and frames. It also works well on aluminum door closers and side load arms. Side load arms, sure. The Mega Screwdriver can do a multitude of other jobs, such as on any bolts, nuts, or screws. We feel that this tool has endless possibilities in the safe trade, automotive, motorcycle repair, and much more. Please call and let us know if you like the tool or how it has helped you. So this is the package that it comes with. Before initial use, lubricate slide and ball bearings is needed. I'll show you that in a moment. To loosen hinge screws, put left hand on top of the handle and turn counterclockwise. If screw don't come out, keep pressure on the handle and slap a few times smartly with the slider. To tighten hinge screws, put your back to the door frame and right hand on top of the handle. Push and turn clockwise until the screw is tight. This is the slap it a few times makes me think of a slide hammer, a hammer that has a weight on it that when you strike something that contained weight after you make the strike is then going to come down and make a secondary strike. Here's the tool. I'll quit blabbing. Weighs almost 3.5 pounds, at least it does with the box that it's in. Here's what would be the slide weight. Spring-loaded to pull that number 3 bit out of there. And when they're saying you can do stuff on nuts and bolts and things of that nature, that's just a 1/4-inch shank. So why don't you replace that with something else that a tool that you probably already own and move on. It looks like a Yankee screwdriver. It's not. It doesn't ratchet in and out at all. But this would be your handle. You can rotate just like that. When they're saying if you're going to loosen them, put your back against the frame and then use all your strength and leverage to turn that out or back in, actually. Very heavy knurled aluminum material. They want you to lubricate this. This slides fine without marking the tool at all. They say that it's 24-inch in length. Let's test the length of this. It's going to be not quite 24-inch. It's about 23-inch overall from tip to the butt end of the aluminum handle that's here. Okay. And I think it's a great tool. I think it's costly, but I think it's well worth the money. It's the only one on the market like it. If you're a door tech, you know, the tools that you have are already specialty items, which means there's 1 or 2 people who make it, which means they're costly. But that also means generally they solve the problem. Because what you don't want to do is get into a situation where you have the wrong tool, like a number 2 screwdriver that you bought out of the 50-pack, a sorted kit that you only need 47 of the pieces at the home center. Then you strip the screw out. Now you're drilling. Now you're using a screw extractor. Now you accidentally broke the bit and hit the frame. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday, and you know what? That's not what you signed up for. I have experienced certainly what it's like to have the wrong sort of tool and to take forever to get a job done, and I can tell you that this tool would absolutely serve as a way to not only execute your work as a door tech promptly, predictably, and reliably, but do so in a safe manner that's not going to damage hardware along the way. Okay, it just simply ships in this tube that's here. Okay, there is no sort of a pouch or sleeve for it. I don't really know that you would ultimately need such an item, although it would be nice to have a slip sleeve for it, something that would protect the tool, because this cardboard is probably not going to survive the test of time, but I'd put it right back in here and be done with it. There is a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet that will allow you to review the tool in the overall sense. We've already kind of gone over that. There is also finally a link below this video to the manufacturer's page, where you can pull up not only all of the GKL products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's catalog, along with a link to their website as well. I can tell you that the handle is so substantial that I really feel that you'd be able to exert a lot of force down right onto the workpiece, you know, without stripping your hand off, without losing your grip, and doing in such a way that you can break that stuff loose. And if it is set, seized, you can slide that block down, and just like you do, you know, the first time I'll try to remove screws from the back of a cylinder, for some reason the manufacturers of mortise cylinders put those tailpiece, the cams on so tightly with the screws. Every time I'll take my proper tool and I'll give it a tap. I'll give the other screw a tap. Then I'll start to remove the screws, because what you don't want to do is strip it out. Now you've got a big problem. The screwdriver obviously is for that same purpose, just on a larger scale. It does come with that size 3 tip, which you're going to use for your commercial hinges. Any questions on the GKL MS1 Mega Screwdriver or any other GKL product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.